channel. How is everybody doing? Vibely. I hope. Look, it's a new background. Not that I listened to the girl who was, cursing me out on Instagram, but I just thought it was time for a change. How is everybody doing? So, on the show today, I asked on Instagram, as per usual, for what you guys wanted me to talk about. Y'all said, the ladies of the streets of Lagos, the Runs girls. And I asked a person who a Runs girl is, a male species, and he said it's an escort with a business acumen. Y'all, mans don't really know what all that means. A hoe is a hoe, okay? So in this video, I'm going to be telling you guys the 5 different reasons I personally think Runs girls get with older guys. So yeah, let's anybody that comes for me for this video, y'all already know I have no problem starting a fight on Instagram or on Twitter, so let's go. First reason, finances. So I mean, the economy is terrible, everybody's kind of going through it, money isn't easy to come by, and when you have an older guy, more experience, he's gone through life, he has the, oh, you guys, I learned a new word yesterday. A rich man is called a brethren. So the Otedolas, the Dangotes, they are brethren, meaning they have the sugar, they have the yeast, they have the flour, and they have the bakery. So there's having bread and being a brethren. Runs girls go for the brethren because the brethren, the older, generally more money. The trips to Paris, the trips to London, the Hermes bags, all those things that girls used to stack on their hands. I don't know what it's called because I don't stack nothing, as you guys can see. But all those things. So it's like some girls go for the older guys and get into the Runs business just because they need finances. Maybe, something happened in their lives and they need the money. The second thing for me is greed. Because some people, the spirit of thief, their plasma has it inside them. It's like, this girl has this car, so I want to have this car. Or okay, maybe for example I earn say 300k a month, as opposed to me cutting my lifestyle to fit into that 300k, because I know I can go and lay on my back and sleep with somebody who's going to last 3 minutes. I'm like, oh, I'll get 500k on top of that 300k, and I'll afford a lifestyle that technically I cannot afford. For me, people like this are the most dangerous because they are the ones going to Dubai to eat feces for $30,000. They are the ones out here sleeping with people, licking sores. And bruh, I watched a movie one time. This girl met this older guy, he has a lot of money and all of that, and he's like, oh yeah, I'll take care of you, blah. They get into the bedroom to do the do. And after they do the do, my guy's like, oh, there's something else I need you to do for me before you give me, or I give you your money. And she's like, oh yeah, sure. And this guy takes off his shorts and there is a gigantic sore, huge, and he asks her to lick it. It's sad. I'm mad. What, like, I should lick your sore, and I should lick open wound. I mean, there's people that are going that far for money because they have a lifestyle they can't seem to afford. That's the second one, greed. The third one is influence. Now, a lot of people, Auntie T, them, some other girls, Pondagram, I'm not calling anybody's name. Auntie T can be anybody, can be Timini, can be, anybody. But these are people that are out here portraying a lifestyle. Oh yeah, I work at a certain place, and you're making girls believe, oh yes, I'm earning what I'm spending. Darling, moi. I mean, you're earning it on your back. It's some type of hard work, but it's not your place of, your salary is not what is affording the lifestyle. A lot of times girls see them, oh, they're wearing the Gucci shoes, the Louis Vuittons, they're going on the trips, they're flying private jets, and people of course aspire to have that type of lifestyle. But in the end, when they find out that this is what is getting done to be popping on the gram, it's like, it's just sex, I'm giving it to this broke guy for free, why not cash out on him? And I was still talking to said person that saw it as a business acumen, and he's like, look, it's a win-win situation. You have multiple sources of income, just like you would have for a business. Or maybe this allergy gives you 500k, the other one gives you 700, that one gives you 1M. You put it together, you can buy that bag you've been wanting so you can stunt on the gram. I've never quite understood the need to stunt on the gram. Maybe because the nicest thing anybody can do for me is buy me amala, because man is not even trying to be out in the streets doing anything. But my thing is, a lot of times, a lot of the social media influencers, Lagos big girls, Abuja big girls, are portraying a lifestyle that the average babe cannot afford without laying on her back. And because she wants to afford that lifestyle, it's like, okay, you know what? It's just sex. Let's just do it. Honey, it's not let's just do it. This man's, you know, shooters are probably older than you are. But who am I to judge? The last one, or the last reason I think why girls get with older guys is you're such a fucking hoe. That's just it. Older, younger, you know, broke, rich, you just wanna knock. And my darling, there's really nothing wrong with being a hoe. But as usual, you guys already know, the issue I have with people who are hoes is, why you gonna lie about it? Like, if you're a hoe, do it with your chest, carry it on your shoulder, do it with prestige. Every work is hard work. You're not lying on your back and making somebody last 3 minutes. It's not an easy thing. I get that. But my thing is, if you are in that line of business, don't come out and be like, oh yes, my job, oh, brand ambassador. They're not ambassadoring nothing. They're not paying you enough to afford the lifestyle you're affording. So if you're gonna do that, best be quiet about how you get your money. If you want to come stunt on the gram, stunt on the gram. It's your life, it's your body, you can do what you want. But do not come out and say, oh yes, this is what is making me afford this, when we really know it's them trips to Dubai with that Arab guy that does things to you that cannot be said in front of a camera, that is affording the lifestyle. So my thing runs girls in general. I mean, every hustle is a hustle. I'm not knocking anybody down. I'm just saying, in general, one, be content. Long throat is bad. People are out here doing some, I heard some gist yesterday when I was talking about, you know, bread and brethren and things that girls are doing for money out in the streets, and I'm just like, it's gotten that deep. Y'all are doing stuff like, but if you're gonna do that, do it, own it. Maybe not, don't talk about where your income comes from. Don't talk about, oh, I worked hard for this and blah blah blah, because there's people following you that are younger than you that want, oh, they want the nice parts. I mean, who doesn't want nice things? They want the hair from certain places, they want the perfume, they want the shoes, they want to go to all the events. But don't let anybody believe that all of this is legit, because girl, simply a man old enough to be your father, it's not legitimate, boo. And then another thing with you know, ladies of the evening night is the ability to hop from one person to another is another issue. Girl, there's herpes everywhere. There's diseases up in the streets. Like, why you going, like, I'm cold from the amount of gist and diseases I've heard. It's like, why are you circulating yourself amongst a group of friends because, you know, each person can afford the lifestyle that you think you want? What happened to literally working for your money, growing at your pace, doing things by yourself? I'm not saying, oh, don't take help from certain people, or like I like to say, don't finesse. You can finesse. I can give you tips on finessing, boo. But generally, it's not a lifestyle I would want anybody to be a part of. But at least if you find yourself in that situation, I mean, anything could have happened. You might have needed money desperately, it might have been a health thing, and you know, it was devil deep blue sea, and you picked one, fine. But please own up to whatever lifestyle it is that you're living. Don't be out here letting girls come in, you know, behind you, feel like, you know, your lifestyle is legit, and you see them coming into the industry. Oh yes, I want to work in radio. Oh yes, I want to work in TV. Oh yes, I want to work in fashion. And then by the time they tally the amount they're earning and the lifestyle they want, there's a discrepancy. And then once one old man with a pot belly comes and says, I'll take care of you, I will give you life, we're going to go to Paris, you see them, you know, making a fool of themselves for money. So guys, if you are part of the clique, more grease to your elbow. Well, I mean, it's not your elbow that needs grease, but you get what I mean. And that is all on the show today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think about the video. And of course, if there's any other video you want to see me do, you can send me a DM on Instagram or leave a comment under this if there's something you want me to, you know, kind of give you my opinion about. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! You guys all smiling now?